cycle in rotation.
These are battle tactics when the media completely separates us, causing friction, starting fires, play both sides of demonstrations. Got us hated neighbors, loading chambers, change the way we think it, cast away the balance, leave us stranded, feed us medication. Yo, what is up? We are back with another reaction. We're actually going to do a few reactions tonight because I got all my stuff set up for it, and I need to switch it back to drawing so I could do a drawing for a friend of mine. But yo, this is my new song. It's called Sharpened Swords with my homie Matlock and a fellow renegade, Josh McGee, singing the hook for us. Absolutely killed it, both of them. Go check it out. But yo, let's get into this, man. I've been excited. I haven't been doing a lot of reactions. I think I've kind of decided to basically just do the artists that I really want to support, instead of really caring about how fast my channel grows or you know, thinking of like quality over quantity. Like-minded people and people I mess with. And so, yeah, we got the homie Knox Hill dropped the song with our boy Ren. So, you know, we had to get on this one. Let's check this out. I don't know if I'm mentally ready for this because what I did hear, our Ren's post said that it was a deep one, or I forgot the exact word he used, but man, most of Knox Hill songs kind of like a puzzle that you have to put together. So we'll see if we could break it down, or if maybe it's just a straightforward one.
Conscious rap was vibing, but they said it wasn't selling. So instead of tribe, the question was for highs. I guess I get it. But we sold our de la souls and reassigned the proper metrics.
All right, it already seems like I'm going to have to break this down. So he's naming off a bunch of like old school hip hop heads, Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul. I like that. I like that.
I guess I get it, but we sold our de la souls and reassigned the proper metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwinized the prophet zealots. Survival of the fittest.
I wonder if it does have closed captions or not. Survival of the fittest is like a Mob Deep. There was one word in there that I didn't get. I didn't know if maybe he had said Nas.
As the prophet zealots, survival of the fittest.
Oh, no. I know what he said.
Metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwinized the prophet zealots. Survival of the fittest. Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining. That's the realest. In this climate of addiction style, Big Pharma is the realest. Now, as long as pills are filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound. The world is full of juice, and while you floating, you've been finna drown. How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's all hollow tip dependent.
It's hollow tip dependent. This is really dope, man. And having Ren to do your voiceovers, fucking lucky, man. That's so sick. We're gonna run this back a little bit. I don't think I'm missing like really like important stuff. Everything's pretty much surface level.
Sign the proper metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwinized the prophet zealots. Survival of the fittest. Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining. That's the realest. In this climate of addiction style, Big Pharma is the realest. Now, as long as pills are filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound.
And I'm not commenting too much on this, but if you go look at my last two songs, Black Mirror and Sharpened Swords, basically saying the same thing, talking about the industry, talking about labels, talking about Big Pharma and them feeding us medications. And I mean, we're on the same wavelength right here. Is that how you say that? Yeah.
The world is full of juice, and while you floating, you've been finna drown. How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's all hollow tip dependent. I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention.
Fentanyl and lean. All right.
Missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's all hollow tip dependent. I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention. Toe tags for the mentions, body bags for what they spending. While they bragging, we descended from the ground. We all descendants now.
We're descending from the ground. We're all descendants now. I like that. I like that. Good line. And now we got Ren coming in. Let's go.
My verse with fentanyl and lean into attention. Toe tags for the mentions, body bags for what they spending. While they bragging, we descended from the ground. We all descendants now.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the rush.
descended from the
I love
ground.
this.
We all descendants now.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the
My cousin was a pitcher on that curve, he got that scholarship. On campus, he's the man. Throwing heat as he was hot as shit, but then he hurt his arm. Senior year's time to prove it. Started taking painkillers so he could play and keep it moving. Scouts watching, couldn't lose him, so he took more and he kept using. Before he knew it, he's abusing fastballs and two seams.
Dude, this happens a lot. It happens a lot in the military. It happens a lot in athletics. You could be completely drug free, and this happens a lot of times where people are like completely drug free, never used it in their life, like actually like have like this moral standpoint that they hate it. They get injured, they get addicted to pills, and it just hits them so hard. Like, oh man, I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people in sports. You know, I've done Brazilian jiu-jitsu on and off since probably like 98 or 99. And so many people that I trained with, and I feel like once your body starts taking these medications, like it's almost like you break down even faster when you don't have them. And then it just, oh man, it's such a freaking mess.
Clean, but now he's losing weight. Drug test he failed, so they kicked him off the team. He tried to kick the habit, but he's mad that he had lost his dreams. He's sad, but he got off the lane. But all it takes is one reminder. In his mind, he couldn't help it. He was trying to finally settle. Midnight, he went outside. He was fighting with his devils.
And these situations too, where, you know, it's kind of like a downhill spiral. Like, so he's trying to get this position in sports. He gets injured. He takes some pills. He gets addicted to them. He gets caught using the pills, so that he gets kicked off the team. So now you got like this depression and you feel like your life is over. So then you go back to more different pills and different avenues to help. Like, oh man, it's so messed up. The drug problems, the way that it's so, especially here in America. I know even like in the UK, my friends say it's hard for them to even get like antibiotics for like a tooth infection or something. It's crazy. Like, we could get that almost over the counter.
One hit, he told himself it'll help me, but all it takes is one reminder. In his mind, he couldn't help it. He was trying to finally settle. Midnight, he went outside. He was fighting with his devils. One hit, he told himself it'll help me through this hell. I know I'm sick and I need help, but one hit, man, what the hell? So he lit it, then he took it to the face. But as the story goes, you know that fentanyl is lace.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down.
Dude, that Ren is doing these last like 3 songs that I've seen him do. Oh my god, feel the release. Like, that shit is so hard.
Lace.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the
Took my heart, you took my fucking life. Took my pride, you took my mind. Took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fam, I burned the price. And now I stand on murder time, and all my plans have turned to ice. I burn in fire, build this pyre higher. I'm wired in this dopamine, get higher. Still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Will they remember me? Take all my memories and light them on this fire.
Yeah, that's dope. He's put a lot of emotion into this, but he's also doing so much wordplay in there. I didn't want to rewind it because I didn't want to ruin the moment of that passion that he was talking about.
Took my heart, you took my fucking life. Took my pride, you took my mind. Took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fam, I burned the price. And now I stand on murder time, and all my plans have turned to ice. I burn in fire, build this pyre higher. I'm wired in this dopamine, get higher, still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Will they remember me? Take all my memories and light them on this fire.
Lots of different schemes that he's doing. He's doing fire, ice, burn, pyre, and then he's also doing like smoke, lace, all the different drug references. Ice can go for both. It's really sick how he's like layering them back and forth in here.
Get higher, still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Will they remember me? Take all my memories and light them on this fire. Fire for the crooked dealer, he who packaged hate. Fire for that greedy villain, he who had it laced. Fire for my future, that look on my father's face. My mother's still in tears, my cousin, he's too far away. When they told me to get help, and yes, I tried again. But in the end, we're all just veins. And in the end, it came to veins. And in the end, I died in vain. And in the end, I tried to fuck it.
Man, that's emotional. Right here, I'm missing something in this. I'm missing what point of view he's coming from, because I feel like it's not just him saying this. I feel like it's coming from some different angle, and I haven't quite figured it out. It's tough on these first reactions, the first time seeing it. I'm certain that after I hear this a couple of times, it's gonna dawn on me what he's saying. I like that vein scheme at the very end. And I think, man, the fentanyl, like, it's so crazy now. The deaths that the opioids and just fentanyl being laced and stuff. I think almost everybody I know, like, I would tell a personal story about it, about, you know, like my wife lost one of her best friends to it. Like a whole party of people all just died instantly. And it's so crazy that it's just like allowed to happen. I don't understand it. I don't understand how the pharma industry is so powerful. I mean, I do understand it. And I mean, I don't want to sound like a big conspiracy theorist, but when the pharma is supporting the politicians, and then the politicians are passing the bills that protect the pharma, and then the pharma puts more money into it. And I mean, even with the whole pandemic, like, all these businesses shutting down and people losing their lives and jobs and livelihoods. And Pfizer was making, I think the first year of the pandemic, Pfizer made $35 billion. So, I mean, kind of tells you something. But yeah. Oh God. And it's he's putting so much emotion into this. I'm almost pausing it so that I don't get teared up. Yeah, 500,000 in 20 years. And I bet you it's even crazier now. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so imagine from in 20 years it killed 500,000. Imagine what it's done from 21 to 24. Because it's just it's so rampant. And like I said before, like the spiraling downhill type concept, you know, like the worse the economy is, you know, people are losing their jobs, so then they get depressed, so then they take this pill, and then they get addicted, and then their life, you know, they lose their job, or they lose their house or their family, and then more pills and more pills and more. I mean, it's all related. Everything is related. Like I would like to see like a study of like people that live on the beach, how often they have like overdoses and things like that. You know what I mean? Like see like different regions where people are actually happy. And I don't know. I don't want to go on to a tirade about this. And I think I'm going to let you guys in the comments let me know. I might have figured it out before before this is even released. But tell me what you think that last part came from. Like, was that him? Was it somebody else? Was it a point of view of yeah, I'm not sure. It might have been his point of view. I don't want to just sit here and contemplate it and go into a big trying to figure it out here on the stream. I know you guys got tons of other reactions to watch. And I'll see you guys in the live, in the premiere. And it's so cool that, you know, we all knew that this was going to happen one day. He didn't even tell me about, well, he did when we were talking at Secret Garden Party. He did tell me that something was possibly in the works. But yeah, man, this is really cool. Oh, let me see if there's any more. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health or substance use, maybe substance use or substance abuse. I ain't calling anybody. Ain't no snitches over here, homie. Let's go. And that was really dope, and a really cool video too. I can't wait to go back and just watch the video for like what's happening in it. It's real. Somebody like Knox rapping, and you're trying to figure out if everything's a scheme or if this is a, you know, all the different wordplay that he uses and stuff. So I didn't really get to pay attention to the video too much. But Ren played a perfect like drug dealer, like sleazy guy that will sell you something and then steal your chain afterwards. Like, maybe a little too good, Ren. Got some answers, homie. But yo, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Go to Knox Hill's channel. Make sure that you comment on it, subscribe to it, like it. Same with Ren. Everybody watching my shit already is a fan of Knox, already is a fan of Ren. I just have to say it. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll be huge and somebody will watch this video and they won't know who they are. But yo, we out.